Hey, Viking Nation, here we go on Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed your Monday off for Labor Day, but it is September 7th, 2020, and we are rocking a Group 2 in-person day today. Remember, tomorrow, everybody's at home. You're all working virtually. But welcome to school today. I'm Mr. Heron. This is News of the Nation. Would you please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence? Take it away, Mr. Jackson.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Could you please stay standing for a moment of silence? Thank you. You can be seated.
And thank you, everybody, for participating in that pledge and moment with us here as we kick off this shortened week. I'm going to try and remember to say this a few times, virtual learners, all virtual learners. Remember, you will be taking your NWEA assessment, depending on your grade level, here today, tomorrow, and if you miss one of these 2 days, you'll have a makeup day on Thursday. I've sent your parents information. It's loaded on our Facebook page. Check that out because you have to be able to access the Zoom call to take that assessment. And there's different times for different grade levels. So I think sixth grade, if you're a virtual learner, again, only virtual learners, you are testing from 1 to 2 p.m. here today on Tuesday and tomorrow, Wednesday. Seventh graders, 2 to 3 p.m., and eighth graders, 4 to 5 p.m. Again, look for the handout with the Zoom calls and as well as instructions for you and your parents how you can get your NWA account set up. That's really the big reminder for tomorrow, the virtual Wednesday. That's upcoming here in a second. But I'll go through, I did a separate video for that, but I'll go through all the details of what you need to remember for tomorrow on Wednesday. Here are the virtual Wednesday tips for September for all students, parents, and this is for students and parents alike so that you guys have an outline of what the expectation is, what the plan is for these virtual Wednesdays when all students are at home and learning throughout the course of the day. So you can read through here and I'll read it to you and then just add a little more detail as necessary. But just know that all teachers will have expected work ready for students to be completed on those Wednesdays. And so when students wake up around 7:30, the main thing is 7:20, 7:30, when they get up, they need to take attendance right away. You'll see that there under what's important for attendance. But know that once they get that attendance taken for period one, students can go through and kind of work as they want to between the different classes throughout the course of the day and whatever work they have and are being given. There will be no Zoom meetings, and as I said, students will have the flexibility to work on assignments at their own pace and timeline throughout the day. Work is provided by the teachers and must be completed during that day unless otherwise specified by the teacher. If a teacher says, hey, you've got another couple days to get this completed and done, that's fine. But the initial expectation is that the work provided is for that Wednesday. That information will be outlined on teacher LMS pages, and that's where students will need to make sure they go to see what the work is that teachers have outlined and ready for them. Again, important attendance is going to be taken 2 times over the course of each Wednesday, once in the AM and once in the PM, and we've selected very specific periods for those. There's either going to be a Google form or an LMS poll that a teacher may have. So all period 1 students, all students will need to make sure they log on, they go to that first period class like normal, and they do their attendance, whatever form that takes. 6th graders, you will have to mark period 5 specifically, and then 7th and 8th graders, period 7, that's where you need to do your attendance poll or Google form there. You'll also see that teachers will be offering 2 sessions of office hours throughout the day. So parents, students, you have questions throughout the day. These are the times to check in with your teachers, and they'll be available to make sure they can answer either calls or emails or text messages as they come in. So 2 office hours. We have specific times for our math, language arts, science, and social studies teachers. You can see where those are, 10 o'clock to 10:50 a.m. and then 2:20 to 3:10 p.m. in the evening or later in the day. And then related arts, special education, EL teachers check their LMS pages for their specific office hours because some of their training regimes, some of their professional learning are taking place at different times throughout the day. And so they had to have a little more flexibility when those were. So students, I wish you good luck as you venture into this first virtual Wednesday we're having, and the other virtual Wednesdays that will be coming as well. We're going to kick it in now for our Rise Above and Be Dynamic recognitions. First of all, Jacob Criswell from Mr. Gunther, a Rise Above recognition. Jacob has been on top of all his virtual assignments and has shown great effort. Jacob is always one of the first to reach out with questions and has shown great initiative with his learning. And for Miss Byers, Alvin Jeffries, Be Dynamic. Alvin has been working so hard to get his work done for her class. He spends time when he gets home completing assignments he hasn't finished in class. And his assignments are always so well done. She loves seeing his accountability and his determination to do well. That's fantastic, Alvin and Jacob. And here we go, a special shout out, because this would be a lot of kids that I got to load into that wheel decide, to all of Mr. Miles' students from Miss Speed. She says they have done an outstanding job being flexible and making the best of the situation that they were dealt. They've been on time to Miss Speed Zoom calls, have participated in discussions, and are actively working to complete all their assignments. They have showed so much patience throughout the past few weeks, and she appreciates them all. They are true Rise Above warriors. So great job to all of Mr. Miles's science students as he has been out, but Miss Speed has been working with you to keep you caught up on what you need to do. And so that's fantastic. Thank you, Miss Speed, and thank you to all of those kiddos for doing that work. And finally, we'll round out here with our birthdays. I'm going to backtrack to yesterday. I forgot to include those on Friday. But here we go. Yesterday on Labor Day, the September 7th, we had birthdays. It was happy birthday to Isabel Gabriel, Delilah Sperling, Jocelyn Guerrero, and Dharma Brown. Happy birthday today here on September 8th. Actually, Dharma Brown was today. Sorry, Dharma. Happy birthday to Dharma and Tremaine Merriweather. So Viking Nation, thank you. Again, shortened week, but a lot going on nonetheless with the all virtual day tomorrow, Wednesday. If you're a virtual learner, you've got your NWEA assessments you're taking again today and tomorrow, maybe on Thursday if you missed one of those. And then, we've got Thursday and Friday. But you're all ready for it. Rise above, be dynamic. Have a great day.